Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu everyone. I'm your host Khadija Javed and I welcome you all to today's interview. We are delighted to have ChatGPT with us to discuss a topic that is becoming increasingly important in both our personal and professional lives. Understanding emotional intelligence, what it is and why it matters. In today's fast paced world, success is not determined by intelligence alone. The ability to understand our own emotions, manage them effectively, and build healthy relationships with others has become a key factor in achieving personal and professional success. Today, we will explore what emotional intelligence means, why it matters, and how we can develop it in our daily lives. ChatGPT, thank you for joining us. Let's begin our conversation on very important topic that is understanding emotional intelligence, what it is and why it matters.
Thank you for having me. Emotional intelligence, often called EI or EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions while also sensing and influencing the emotions of others. It matters because it shapes how we communicate, handle stress, resolve conflict, and build trust. It's the difference between reacting automatically and responding thoughtfully. Mm,
That's a very nice start. Now I have some questions for you. Let's begin.
sure.
To begin with, can you explain how emotional intelligence is different from IQ?
That's a great question. So, IQ measures things like logical reasoning, problem solving, and analytical thinking. Emotional intelligence, on the other hand, focuses on how we handle emotions, both our own and other people's. High IQ can help you solve complex equations, but high EQ helps you navigate tough conversations, motivate a team, or stay calm under pressure. Both are valuable, but they influence different aspects of life and work.
Okay, now moving towards my second question, that is, why has emotional intelligence become such an important skill in today's world?
In today's world, everything moves so fast, and workplaces are more collaborative and diverse. Technical skills alone aren't enough. People need to work well in teams, deal with stress, and handle constant changes. Emotional intelligence helps people communicate clearly, avoid unnecessary conflict, and build genuine trust, which is crucial in leadership, customer service, and really any role where humans interact.
Okay, next question, what are the main components of emotional intelligence and why are they important?
The main components are self awareness, which is noticing your own emotions and how they affect you, self regulation, which is managing those emotions so they don't control your actions, motivation, meaning using your emotions to stay driven toward goals even when things are tough, empathy, which is understanding other people's feelings, and social skills, which is building healthy relationships and communicating effectively. Together, They help you navigate both professional and personal situations more smoothly.
Very nice. My next question is, how does emotional intelligence influence our relationships, communication, and teamwork?
When emotional intelligence is strong, you listen better, pick up on what isn't being said, and respond with empathy instead of jumping to conclusions. That builds trust and reduces misunderstandings. In teams, it encourages cooperation rather than competition. People feel heard and valued, which boosts morale and ultimately performance. Without it, even smart, skilled people can struggle to work well together.
Okay. Now, my next question is, can emotional intelligence help people manage stress, anxiety, and difficult situations? If so, how?
Yes, it definitely can. Emotional intelligence helps you notice stress signals early, like racing thoughts or tension, and respond instead of react. So instead of snapping or shutting down, you can pause, breathe, name what you're feeling, and choose a healthier response, like asking for a quick break or reframing the problem. Empathy also helps because when you understand other people's pressures, you can communicate in ways that reduce friction instead of adding fuel. It's not about eliminating stress, but handling it in a way that keeps you grounded and keeps relationships intact even during difficult moments.
Very good. Uh, Now I'm moving towards my next question, that is, many people believe leaders need high emotional intelligence. Why is emotional intelligence so important for effective leadership?
Leaders set the tone. If they can't read their own emotions, they might unintentionally push stress onto others. But with emotional intelligence, they stay aware, regulate their reactions, show empathy, and build trust. That makes teams feel safe to share ideas and take smart risks. In short, emotionally intelligent leaders create stronger relationships, clearer communication, and more resilient teams that can handle challenges without falling apart.
Okay, that's nice. It means that leaders should have emotional intelligence. That's nice. Now we should move towards next question. That is, can emotional intelligence be learned and improved, or is it something people are born with?
Great question. Some people may naturally be more in tune with emotions, but it can definitely be learned and strengthened through reflection, feedback, practice, like active listening, observing your triggers, and even journaling. Over time, most people can noticeably improve how they read and manage emotions. It's not fixed, it's a skill that grows with intention and practice.
All right. Next question. What practical habits can students and professionals develop to strengthen their emotional intelligence?
Simple, consistent habits work best. Practice active listening, actually focus on what the other person is saying without planning your reply in your head. Pause before reacting, notice your emotional triggers, and write short reflections about stressful moments and what you could try next time. Also, ask for feedback on how your words or tone land. Over time, those little practices stack up and make a noticeable difference and how you connect and lead.
Oh, nice. These seems effective tips. Now moving towards my next question. How has technology and social media affected emotional intelligence in today's generation?
It's a mixed bag. Social media can connect people, but it can also reduce face to face interactions where empathy and nonverbal cues are practiced. Online, people sometimes misread tone or react impulsively. But technology can help too. There are apps for mindfulness, video calls that bring back facial cues, even tools that prompt reflection before responding. So it's a tool. And like any tool, it depends how we use it. If we use it mindfully, we can reinforce emotional intelligence. But if we don't, it can make emotional skills rusty. Balance is key.
Nice. That's a key point that balance is necessary. Then, let's move towards my final question that is if you could give just one piece of advice to someone who wants to develop stronger emotional intelligence, what would it be?
Start by slowing down enough to notice what you're feeling. Name it instead of pushing it away. That one step makes every next step easier. When you can name it, you can manage it. And when you can manage it, you can respond with clarity instead of reacting on autopilot. Thank you for such thoughtful questions. I hope the ideas give you something useful to build on.